5 at 11.
What is going on inside of one local club? News Channel 5 goes undercover to find out. Allegations of sexual abuse involving young children. Tonight, serious charges against a local couple. And watch out. Winter's coming back in a big way. The chilly Doppler 5000 forecast ahead. It's an unthinkable crime against children. Good evening, I'm Ted Henry.
And I'm Danita Harris in for Lee Jordan. Tonight, police find out that an Akron man accused of running a meth lab out of his home faces much more serious charges. 5 on your side, Paul Kiska is in Akron. He has the story. Paul?
Tonight, an eviction notice is posted on the Akron home rented by 36-year-old Angela Beatty. The landlord might not know Beatty might not be coming home for a while. Akron police arrested Beatty for helping 36-year-old James Lee Lindy allegedly make the dangerous street drug crystal meth at Lindy's Cuyahoga Falls apartment.
The cops were surrounded the house, and they had a truck backed up, and they were taking some stuff out. So.
Back in Akron tonight, neighbors were sickened to learn the more serious charges against Lindy. Lindy was indicted late this afternoon for allegedly raping 4 Akron girls, some as young as 3 and 4 years old. Each charge could carry a life sentence.
It's horrible. We don't want people like that in our neighborhood. We don't want people like that in our world.
When police arrested Lindy, they found him hiding behind a mirror in a room off the bathroom. Tonight, prosecutors have not said how Lindy knew the 4 girls. Investigators say Lindy changed his address a lot, moved around a lot, trying to stay ahead of police, but they caught up with him, and he will be arraigned on those charges tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock. On your side in Akron tonight, Paul Kiska, News Channel 5.
Thank you, Paul. In news since 6 o'clock, Cleveland police are now looking for a suspect who's trying to lure young girls into his car. Officers say the suspect approached a 13-year-old girl at Bel Air in Belshire. When he motioned for her to get into his car, she ran home and called police. Investigators say the man's description is similar to another attempted abduction last week.
In just a few short moments from right now, you will be seeing the remarkable pictures of our 5 on your side investigators captured when they went looking into the world of a teen nightclub. Well, tonight, what we've uncovered may result in that very nightclub losing its liquor license. 5 on your side reporter John Cossack now joining us live in North Olmsted with much more on this. John.
That's right, Ted. Club Crowbar does not serve alcohol on Saturday nights. Saturday nights are teen night, but it is what happens here on those teen nights that has prompted North Olmsted City Council to take action. The Council Safety Committee tonight voting to object to the transfer of the liquor license to the new owner who took over in November, referring the matter instead to the Liquor Control Board in Columbus to make that final decision. At issue is what 5 on your side Chief Investigator Dwayne Pullman will expose in a little bit about what happens here on teen night. Undercover video you'll see a little bit later, but police say this is a bar open only 2 nights a week, but has become the city's #1 nuisance, and they had to respond to 23 calls here in January alone. Residents say it's a ticking time bomb.
Are we waiting for something to happen in the flats where somebody gets shot? I mean, we saw what happened. Kids need supervision. They're children. When you start mixing just a little drinking in the parking lot or just a little bit of marijuana, what's going to happen? Are we going to wait?
So what is it about this place that draws kids here from all over Northeast Ohio, and what do they do once they are here that gets everyone so upset? The 5 on your side investigation you don't want to miss. The amazing pictures coming up a little bit later. On your side live in North Olmsted. John Cossack, News Channel 5.
John, is this a relatively new phenomenon, or have these clubs been around for quite some time?
They've been around for some time, but they've been a subject of controversy because of the role that they play in exposing these teens to an adult manner. And many of the people objecting tonight were saying, how can you make money in this proposition? They just want to see this out of here, a lot of the people speaking tonight.
Understandable. John Cossack, North Olmsted. Thank you, John. Tonight, the city of Elyria says it plans to keep a very close eye on a new men's club that just opened there. Undercover officers may patrol the Diamonds Men's Club that now occupies the former Mountain Jack's restaurant. That's near Midway Mall. The club's owner says that's perfectly okay with him. He says he plans to follow the letter of the law.
News since 6 o'clock, residents in a Cleveland neighborhood can breathe a sigh of relief after police arrested a man in connection to 3 shootings. 2 teens and an adult suffered injuries from gunshot wounds Tuesday night on East 109th. Tonight, police say they've arrested 23-year-old DeMarcus Witcher at his home. They say the gunfire seemed to stem from a neighborhood dispute. The victims remain hospitalized. Police have arrested the woman who they are calling the Queen Bee of Holdup. The FBI says 36-year-old Michaela Pierce is responsible for 4 Northeast Ohio robberies in the past 2 months. 25 bank robberies have victimized area banks in the month of January alone.
You know, at 11 o'clock tonight, Charter One is closing more banks around the greater Cleveland vicinity. 3 locations have already shut down, as you probably know by now, and 8 more will close by the month of March. The bank says the branches are simply too close to one another to other Charter One locations. Here's a list of the different locations slated to close their doors. The good news tonight, no employees will lose their jobs. That's because they're all being transferred to different locations. Tonight, the spotlight's on Ohio. A representative from southwestern Ohio is the new House Majority Leader. Big promotion for him. This evening, Ohio GOP Chairman Robert Bennett tells News Channel 5 the choice of Congressman John Boehner is great news for Ohio. Boehner's getting support from both sides of the aisle, I want to point out. Tonight, Democrat Dennis Kucinich from Cleveland describes him as a friend who works in a bipartisan way. 3 days and counting until Super Bowl Sunday, and the excitement can be felt in the air in the Motor City.
5 on Your Side Sports Director Chris Miller joins us live now from Detroit. And Chris, we've been watching your reports all week long. We know that you are having a good time in Motown.
Even if you are all wet.
Well, guys, wouldn't you know it? You must know Seahawk fans are in town because guess what? They brought the rain. Speaking of which, we're joined by Sue-Ann Robeck. And Sue-Ann, you know what? It hasn't snowed in Detroit for days, but there's snow on the ground.
Yeah, that's the magic of those snowmakers that they have. You know, yeah, unusually warm temperatures here in the Motor City. They had to make snow for their Winter Fest, but hey, there what could be worse things. They have plenty of other options for fans to enjoy when making their way downtown. Welcome to Super Bowl week, where the surf, sand, and sun are all just part of the festivities.
I can't believe it. It's like unbelievable. I'm just standing here looking like, I'm asking how much, isn't this sweet?
Indeed, Detroit is offering a little bit of everything with its Winter Blast. On the more traditional side, fans are being treated to skating, ice sculptures, but perhaps the biggest hit of the night, the snow slide.
It was kind of scary at first, and then when I hit the wall, it wasn't that scary after all when I got the snow in my pants. So,
but you had a lot of fun.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun.
Over the next 3 days, close to 250,000 people are expected to enjoy Motown's Winter Blast, and event officials are extending a special invitation to Clevelanders.
Detroit has never looked better, so we always come to Cleveland, do the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and, go to Sandusky. Come out to Detroit this weekend. You'll be amazed at how far this city has come.
I'll tell you that I had a chance to talk to a lot of native Detroiters who were downtown tonight for the Winter Fest. They could not be more proud for the way that the city looks and for all the feedback they've been getting from out-of-towners. It has been awesome so far. It's just nice to see that Detroit putting its best foot forward, offering so much for the people to do when they come down here.
And I got to tell you, we talked about it earlier, the security. I feel so safe here in Detroit. It's almost like, well, I wouldn't mind moving here. Why not? Because the security is just great. State police all over the place. It's just been a blast this entire week watching Detroit, as you said, put their best foot forward.
It's great to see.
Hey, coming up in sports, we're going to find out what the national perspective is on the Browns. You'll be surprised. Heck, we might be in the Super Bowl next year. Until then, for Sue-Ann Robeck, I'm Chris Miller, live in downtown Detroit. We'll send it back to you guys.
What did he say?
He said we may be in the Super Bowl.
I said we might be in the Super Bowl next year.
Hey, stay here, Chris. We love you in Cleveland. Don't go to Detroit permanently.
All right, buddy.
All right. Thanks, Chris and Sue-Ann.
All right.
It's a 5 on your side investigation your teens definitely don't want you to see. I'm Chief Investigator Dwayne Pullman. You're about to see the truth about teen night, underage drinking, drugs, and dirty dancing. Our hidden cameras catch it all.
They can get rid of headaches, but could a pill stop some folks from a costly addiction?
And it's a rainy night here in northern Ohio, but changes are coming to our area. Say goodbye to those 50-degree temperatures.
The first News Channel 5 celebrates Black History Month back in the year 1866. Edward G. Walker, Charles L. Mitchell, both of them became the first African Americans to sit in an American legislature.
98.5 WNCX, Cleveland's Classic Rock, part of the News Channel 5 Radio Weather Network.
With AT&T Yahoo high-speed internet, you get your favorite winter sport delivered. Whether it's streaming video or just looking up stats, you get the speed you need at the price you want. So get AT&T Yahoo high-speed internet, just $14.99 a month when you order online. Go online and sign up today. The new AT&T. Your world. Delivered.
He was the hottest comedian in the country. Then he mysteriously disappeared. Why Dave Chappelle walked away from $50 million. His first television interview.
Be careful. You're on national television.
Next Oprah.
Tomorrow at 4 on News Channel 5.
Hey, check this out. Wow. That's a great design.
It is nice.
How about this one?
Ooh, I like that.
This is our latest. Cuts right through the air.
I'll take it.
Introducing the Mazda Speed 6. 274 horsepower, all-wheel drive. Some people just take performance a little more seriously than others. The Mazda Speed 6, part of the exciting Mazda 6 lineup.
Don't get scammed out of money. News Channel 5 is on your side, revealing local stores overcharging you the most. $45 off the mark. We're naming stores all over Northeast Ohio. Tomorrow at 11, only on News Channel 5.
Don't miss the great mattress sale at Levin Furniture. Now through Monday, get Levin's lowest prices on our entire mattress collection. Queen sets start at just $247. Plus, save up to half off all Sealy Posturepedic and luxury Stearns & Foster mattresses. Our best-selling Sealy Posturepedic Queen set is just $577. Plus, free setup, free removal, and free financing, and Levin's exclusive 20-year warranty. Now through Monday, it's the great mattress sale, and it's only at Levin Furniture.
Chief Meteorologist Mark Johnson is on your side.
Tracking severe weather with pinpoint accuracy.
The Doppler 5000 Weather Team, only on News Channel 5.
Bigger savings, better service. The Gambling Auto Group is here for you.
Oh my God, this looks like a strip club.
It's like spring break in North Olmsted.
Skimpy clothes, dirty dancing, and these are children, some as young as 12 years old. 5 on Your Side takes you undercover, exposing the truth about Teen Night. The exclusive investigation just moments from now.
Well, tonight, all coal mines in West Virginia are shut down after the governor there ordered production to stop late last night. Just yesterday, 2 miners died during accidents there. Mine safety is on the minds of Congress as well, of course. The Senate approved a measure allowing coal companies to get tax breaks for spending more on safety equipment and for training. Coretta Scott King will be given a public viewing in the rotunda of the Georgia Capitol building at the governor's invitation. The King family tonight announced funeral plans for the widow of the Reverend Martin Luther King Jr. that include the viewing. There will also be a viewing at an Atlanta Baptist church and a funeral at yet another church. And tonight, the King family announced that Antioch College here in Ohio will accept donations for a scholarship fund in Coretta's memory.
While millions of Americans can harmlessly bet on the office pool without any problems, some 6 to 9 million adults in the U.S. have a gambling problem. But now there could be help. In tonight's On Your Side Health Alert, a drug called nalmefene could help addicts curb the urge to gamble. It's already used with alcoholics, and doctors say it blocks receptors in the brain to numb the high that comes with drinking. In a recent study, 60% of the compulsive gamblers who took this drug noticed significant improvement. The study is in the American Journal of Psychiatry. And in just over 24 hours, the ancient art of love could hit your computer hard. The Kama Sutra worm is expected to unleash a virus on hundreds of thousands of computers across the U.S. The love bug is encoded in emails with sexy subject lines that will infect the Windows operating system tomorrow night just before midnight. Computer experts say antivirus software are the best protection against them, and would-be victims should avoid opening emails with suspicious, sexy slugs.
Our Kama Sutra meteorologist certainly loves everybody, and he says more showers are going to linger.
More showers. Kama Sutra worm. I guess there's like 150 files that could be in. All right, let's go to our...
Want to explain that?
No.
Just keep it going.
All right, let's take a look. Hey, rain, showers, and drizzle and fog out there, believe it or not, folks. Yeah, it feels like springtime, though. It's not too cold right now. Now, the doggone rodent, the groundhog, there are several of them out there that think that they can forecast the weather. And guess what they said today? Well, they said we were going to have 6 more weeks of winter. And, of course, when you do it statistically, folks, as we take a look at Doppler 5000 radar, statistically, it looks like we're going to have 6 more weeks of winter as well. But right now it's rain. It's wave number 1 that has gone through the region with scattered light sprinkles left over. Here comes wave number 2. Watch the first wave go. Low pressure is actually right over between Louisville and Cincinnati now. Here comes wave number 2. So just in time for tomorrow morning's commute, looks like it's going to be another wet one. Puddles, you might want to leave a few extra minutes to get where you need to go. Let's go to our